What's up, Trendsetter Gang? I think my laptop has been kind of delayed. I don't know, but I just moved this light closer to like my face to make it bright. So I hope this will work I'm gonna try to do another video where I'm doing some makeup and try to make the lights bright on my face so y'all can kind of get an up close and personal look. Yeah, I think my camera's doing something weird. I'm not sure. It's stopping and delaying. So y'all kind of bear with me. Hey Trendsetter Gang, I'm just eating some noodles. I kind of started eating some already, but it's got green onions and garlic, and I kind of doctored them up. I felt like eating some noodles. I hadn't had any in a while, so having a noodle mukbang. I'm hungry. I'm hungry for some noodles today. I've been wanting these. And I made them, if you can see, I made it real spicy. I added like hot sauce and chili pepper, cayenne. One more thing, let me get some water. Okay, I'm gonna put some hot sauce in here. I started to do like a double pack, but I'm like, I don't even want to do no double pack because y'all know I ain't gonna eat. I gotta be real hungry to do that double pack because I don't know if I want to go there with that. So I'm sorry, y'all. I was hungry. I ain't even hardly talk. um, that was my video. I wanted y'all to come and eat with me. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just sucked that up. Now that I think about it, I probably could have had another thing of noodles, maybe like a half pack, not like a whole pack. But I have had quite a day too. So I've had a very busy day. Um and I was hungry. You know how you have them little busy days in the day with a whole bunch of stuff going on, and you just want to eat and drink some water. And I mean, I just needed to get that down. Now that I got that down, I'm excited and I'm happy. Um So yeah, I just wanted to give y'all this video. That was more like a come eat with me, guzzle down. That wasn't even like a sit down and enjoy lunch. I mean, I did sit down and enjoy it, but it just went fast. And I had already eaten some of it before I got on video because I couldn't wait. Because I was just like, oh my God, I really can't wait. So I ate my food. I ate my food. So I love you, Trendsetter Gang. And let me say this. I think I want to say something before I get off because I don't want this to be too short. Let me share with y'all one of the mind one of the mind games that narcissists play. Um, and I see this a lot. They try to make you think you crazy and try to, smear. You go to them telling them how you feel about something. It could be in a girlfriend and boyfriend relationship. It could be in a friendship. And you go and you tell them how you feel, how you feel that how they make you feel. And they turn around, and by the end of the conversation, you're the one that's, instead of you getting an apology, you're the one giving an apology because they have flipped the script onto you. Don't think you're crazy, because you're not. Narcissists are people that are not accountable. First of all, they are into themselves only. They will lie even to the expense of others. So if it makes you look good, you know what I'm saying? If it makes them look good, they'll lie. When they know that they did something, they were like, I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay away from those type of people. Like, don't be around people that make you feel crazy. When you tell them how you feel, instead of them owning up, I don't care if it's a man, instead of owning up to how you feel, if they flip that conversation on you and you feel like it's being flipped after that conversation, fade. I always call it fade to black. Fade to black means don't answer nothing. When they call, when they text, just go ghost, crickets, nothing. Give them nothing. Delete them, block them. Delete them off your social media and block, because they made the delete and block button for your girl, because I will do that in a heartbeat. I don't want no negativity. I don't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Because people are trying to engage you on their level, and I can go there. I'm not afraid to go there, but I prefer not to go there. And in the way that I am now, I prefer not to go there. So I'm not doing it. I'm like Duval. I ain't going back and forth with you. It's 2019. What I'm gonna do. If whatever you gonna do, you probably gonna do it. So I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You get to respond. If the response is not what it should be, what I feel it should be, if that response should be me telling you how I'm feeling and you validating my feelings, and you don't validate them, I'm gone. Believe it. So at the end of that conversation, I'm going to say, that's your final answer. They're going to say yes, and I'm going to say, okay, it was nice knowing you. I don't want to talk about it no more because I tried to tell you and you won't listen. So when I try to tell you and you won't listen, I'm done with it. Because clearly you don't want to be accountable. You want to do things your way. And that's not cool in a relationship, especially in a relationship of any kind. It should be a balance, a give and take, and it should be people validating one another, not one-sided, not non-accommodating. It should be a thing where if you tell me, so and so, I think you did this, and I'll say, you know what, I'm sorry that I made you feel like that. That wasn't my intention. From now on, I will do this. You know what I'm saying? That's what real people do in your life that are, in any type of relationship with you, a friendship, a family relationship. Um, if you can't get it from either, you're going to have to fade the black. You know what I'm saying? You might have to let people go. I have had to do that with family members. It's not the most exciting experience. I mean, it's a hurting experience, but I feel like it's something that has to be done because toxic relationships are toxic relationships. And if you don't deal with them, then you will, if you don't deal with the toxicity of that relationship, um, you know, when you get in a relationship where it's toxic, you just need to cut it off, fade the black. You don't even have to tell them you cut them off. If you're not that person that's confrontational, you don't feel like you need to say it. And sometimes it ain't necessary. I've been in situations I like to say it, but I'm learning that that's not necessary all the time. So I don't. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? You can text it. You can say it, or you can just fade the black. That's my favorite way now. It's just fade the black. When you don't get phone calls from me or text messages or emails and stuff, then you already know you gonna have to figure it out because I'm not gonna call back. So that's just I told you narcissists are pleasers of themselves. Also with narcissists, I know in men relationships, narcissists will try to, narcissistic guys that you date, they'll try to pull you away from your family. Any man that pulls you, that works piece by piece to pull you away from your foundational relationships, your primary relationships. Those are your relationships with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousins, your daughter, your children, anybody close to you. That's a narcissist. You do not let people break up the relationships where people have been, that they love you, they've been there for you since the beginning, and will continue to be there for you for the rest of your life. You do not delete those relationships. Now, there are some, now don't get it, just except for the toxic ones. If you got some ones in your family that are toxic, delete them because you want to delete them because they toxic for you. Don't do it for a man, because that's not correct. You never leave your most primary and foundational relationships because of a man. Don't ever let a man convince you that that's right, because it's not even healthy. Your mama, the one that gave you life, you don't want to deal with your mama because of this man, or you scared to bring him around. If he don't want to be around your friends and family, that's just because he's scared that they gonna peep him out. They are afraid that this particular that the friends are going to find out who he is. A real man does not mind going around your family and your friends. Now, that's not to say that he won't be nervous. He should be, but not in a bad way. He should be man enough to deal with it and say, you know what, I'm gonna be a little nervous, but yeah, I want to meet your family because I really love you and I definitely want to meet them. A real man will stand the test. He will be able to, and I'm just going to tell you, you know how people always say, for my daughter had a situation with her friend where her friend said, well, it's her ex-friend now. her friend said to her, with all these people, you let all these people be in your ear, where your primary relationships and your family, you supposed to tell them about things about outside people that are affecting you. I think you should, because they are going to be there for you. They're going to give you, the healthy ones are going to give you sound advice, and they're going to be there for you. They're going to support you. And so when this clown comes around, they're not gonna let him, mistreat you. So I feel like you should um definitely consult with them. Sometimes you need to tell somebody what's going on and have a sounding board. It doesn't mean that you stupid. It doesn't mean that you don't know nothing and that you're dumb. Sometimes you need to bounce some ideas and some conversation off onto other people that love you, so they can have you to give you a different perspective of how you're looking at something, because maybe you're looking at it wrong, or maybe you're not looking at it in a correct way. Okay, so don't forsake your primary relationships for a man. Um, for anyone, for that matter. If you're gonna lose a primary relationship, that's gonna have to be something between you and that person, and that has to be something that you know that you have to do. I had to do that recently with a family member. I'm not gonna go into deep information about that, but I made it for me because it was good for me, not because of a man. This has nothing to do with a man. When you start basing what you do in life on another person, that's already wrong. Okay? This needs to be about you and how you're feeling. This person is toxic, always has been toxic, and I had to just cut it. And that's what I did. No, it wasn't fun. Um, And sometimes I get sad about it. I mean, not to the point of crying, but I mean, I have cried about it, but I'm over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do get sad because it is a primary relationship. It's not with all of my primary relationships. It's just this one particular person. And I just had to do it. I really did. And I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. I tried for a long time not to do it. But, I had to come to grips with what is. I had to come to grips with the truth, you know, and what is. So, I just want to tell you that, Trendsetter Gang. Just a motivational thought for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? When you get a man, he should be able to be around your friends and your family. He should be cordial. He shouldn't be off-putting. He shouldn't be, not wanting to talk and not wanting to be, if you, that's how you see what type of man he is. Bring him around your friends so your friends can be like, girl, woo, we love him, or girl, we don't like him. And don't just bring him around one time. Bring him around several times so they can begin to start to kind of get to know him. Don't do it once. Do it more than once. So your friends can see what type of guy he is. So you can see what type of guy he is. And then with your family too. And I always say, you don't bring your boyfriend around your family and friends. Well, a lot of people say don't bring them around your family and friends until you get serious. I beg to differ. I feel like anytime you get involved with a guy, any kind of relationship, if it's two girls being best friends, I feel like you need to bring your family in so they can meet the person. Bring your friends, your other friends in to meet the new friend that's trying to come in. I feel like you need a strong support system when you're bringing new people into your life anyway, and that'll keep a lot of the bad mistakes, some of the wrong choices that we make in men, that will help you not make bad mistakes. If you don't have any family and friends, bring them around your pastor. Bring them around. Find somebody that you trust to give you sound advice. And I ain't talking about nobody you don't trust. And don't find nobody then when they tell you they don't like him, you like, oh my God, well, I think he wrong. It's always gonna be your choice at the end of the day. But when people in your life that mean you good start to tell you they see stuff, you owe it to yourself to investigate what they tell you, even if it's not true, even if it's a lie, or maybe even if they misstated it. You still owe it to yourself to check it out. So do that. Don't be afraid. Don't get so caught up in having a man, because that's low self-esteem where you just don't care. You just want a man to say you got a man, or you want a man because you want somebody in the bed with you, or you want a man because you want sex. Get focused on you and your dream, okay? And where you want to go in life. And you know what I'm saying? Be very serious about who you let around you, because that's going to affect how high you go. You know, sometimes if you got dead weight on you, it's going to mess up some things. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want you to hold on for a second. I just want you to understand that, you know, you don't need to, you know, don't dumb yourself down. When somebody's making you feel, you know, you feel like when you talk to them, you apologizing when they were supposed to be apologizing because they did something to you and you know you didn't do nothing to them. Don't let nobody make you feel crazy. Trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all got any issues with this, you know what I'm saying? If you have any things that you want to talk about, just let me know in the comments and I'll give you the email address, and you can just send me like emails, or you can just send me a comment, and I'm gonna set it up. I'll give you my personal number. I'll do the email first, and then after that I'll give you my personal number and we can talk. And I'll be glad to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would definitely, I want to start like doing, you know, advice on it, because narcissists, there is an uprising of narcissists, because, you know, it's a lot of people. The Bible says there will be people in the last days that become pleasers of themselves, and it's a lot of that. Okay, narcissists are very self-centered. Look it up. It's so serious, and I've dealt with it a great deal of my life. So a lot of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you are things that I've learned that I wasn't quite aware of. You understand? It's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I just want to share that with you, Trendsetta Gang. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry. I've been, my brain is like everywhere. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell so that you'll know every time I upload a new video. And also, tell me, guys, is this brighter? I'm trying to see if I can get a little bit of, you know, sort of like a spotlight type of thing. So it does, you know, so my videos don't seem so dark. That's been my aim. So if you can see it better at times, let me know. I'm going to be moving my lights around so that we can kind of get a grip on what this lighting thing is, because I'm not perfect at it yet, but I'm trying. There's my light right there. And I got one over here. I don't even have it on. I don't even know why. But yeah, and don't forget to share this video with anyone and everyone that you know. And I can't wait to see you on the next video. Mwah! Bye.